Hello, I'm Purnima from the Department of BCom FS. So in this video, I'm going to take a topic of material costing, that is a FIFO method of inventory valuation. So first we'll see what is this FIFO. FIFO is nothing but first in first out method of inventory valuation. Now let's see what happens in this FIFO method. This one I'll show you, I'll tell you by making you all, I'll make you all understand by giving you this example. So there are three parties. One is suppliers, the warehouse, and the production department. Take for examples this. For example, this is a factory, and factory needs raw materials for production purpose. So what the warehouse will do, the storekeeper will do, he'll be purchasing the materials from the supplier. So he'll be purchasing the materials at different dates at different rates. So finally, when the production department is required, when they are in need of the raw materials, they'll be asking the warehouse to supply with the necessary materials. So that time, how the supply is made, how the warehouse, the storekeeper will issue the materials to the production department, at what rate he is going to issue at issue. So this is the process. So at what rate the storekeeper will be issuing it to the production department, that only we are going to see under FIFO method. Okay, now we'll see one problem under FIFO method. So prepare the store's ledger accounts by adopting FIFO method. So these are the columns. So date, particulars, receipts columns, issues column, balances. And under each column there is again sub columns under each main columns. Under receipts you have quantity, unit cost and amount, and for issues also you have quantity, unit cost, amount, and for balances also you have quantity, unit cost and amount. So first transaction on January 1st, purchased 400 units at 4 rupees per unit. So write the date January 2nd, and in particulars you have to write goods received. Since you have purchased, you have to write it as goods received. So how many quantities you have purchased? 400. At what rate? 4 rupees. 400 into 4, you will be getting 1600. So write it in the balance. So the available balance is 400 at the rate of 4 rupees. You will get 1600. Next, on January 5th, what they are doing? They are issuing 200 units. So the January 5th they are issuing. So go to the issue column. So how much you have to issue? 200. What is the available balance in our store? 400. So from this 400 you are issuing 200 units at the rate 4 rupees. So 200 into 4, you will be getting 800. Now what will be the balance after issuing 200? That is nothing but 400 minus 200. So remaining balance is 200. Okay, next day, that is on January 10th. What they are doing? Again they are purchasing 600 units at the rate of 6 rupees per unit. So write it in the date column. Goods received, you have purchased 600 at the rate of 6. So 600 into 6, you will be getting 3600. After writing this, you have to write the balance. So always before writing the balance, first you have to see the previous balance. So how much is the previous balance available? There is 200. So bring that balance down, and then you add the new balance whichever has come. So already you had 200, and again new balance 600. So with this, the available balance on January 10th is 200 and 600. And on January 15th, what they are doing? They are issuing 400 units. So January 15th issue, how many units they are issuing? 400. So before issuing the units, you should check the balance. So what are the balance available? First we have only 200, and second we have 600. So first lot 200 is at 4 rupees, second lot 600 is at 6 rupees. Now you are asked to issue 400. So when you want to issue 400, first you should see the first lot. This is first in first out. So whatever is there in first, that has to be issued first. So first you will be issuing this 200 at the rate of 4 rupees, and remaining 200 you have to issue from this 600. So totally 400 quantities is issued. So now the balance will be how much? From 200, this balance is also gone, and from this 600 you have issued 200. Remaining is 400 at the rate of 6 rupees. So total comes to 2400. And finally on January 20th, they have issued 300 units. So they again, January 20th, they have issued 300. So now you are asked to issue 300. First you have to check the balance. What is the available balance? We have 400 in the store. So from this 400, you are issuing 300 at the rate of 6 rupees, which will come to 1800. Now finally, the available balance in the store is 100. 100 is nothing but this 400 minus issued 300. So remaining available balance is just 100 rupees at the rate of 6, which comes to 600. So this is your closing balance at the end of the month. Thank you.